this game too?
Yeah. I mean, we didn't do the first game. We were setting.
Oh, all right.
No.
I was just practicing because it's an unfamiliar ring.
Yeah, we usually, the Lawrence Academy parents hired us, so.
I'm sorry, you what?
The Lawrence Academy parents hired us for this game,
all right.
so.
What time is it?
It is 4:55.
Okay.
You go.
If you guys want to watch this game on demand, by the way, it's right there.
Okay. Thanks.
If you want to tell any of your friends that it's live, there.
So we walked to Thayer.
Can you zoom out so you have the whole rink?
I actually can't zoom out so we have a full rank, but I can.
You know, that's good enough.
Okay. That's 25. We got like 2 shirts left. It's like 5. 12. That's yeah. Oh, it's much better than the other rink we shoot at, which is the LA one. Yeah, 'cause and we get to shoot indoors, which is just both rinks are indoors, but you know, from outside the rink.
Where it's warm.
Trying to follow a puck while your hands are shaking is not ideal.
This hasn't been open very long. It's only like a couple of years. Nope. Lawrence Academy here. Take a card. Oh yeah, take a card. Take a card. Here. That's us. Yep. Tell all your friends it's live. Did you tilt the camera down?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure it wasn't sliding on its own. From the Thayer Sports Center in Braintree, Mass., this is NEPSAC Boys Hockey on LSP. Today, it's the Lawrence Academy Spartans with a record of 16-2, visiting the Thayer Tigers with a record of 11-7 in ISL action. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Sam Feely, ready to bring you the play-by-play story alongside Max Hooven on camera. Lawrence Academy ranked at number 1 in the new USHR poll at 16-2 and looking for the season sweep against Thayer, who they defeated 6-4 at the Grant Rank earlier this season. That loss by Thayer to LA, by the way, was part of a 6-game losing streak for the Tigers that they only snapped last time out against, of all people, Dexter Southfield, who has been the arch rival of Lawrence Academy's season this year and only one of 2 teams that has handed LA a defeat this year. Lawrence Academy will be going south to north from this angle anyways in the orange jerseys with black numbers, and LA going north to south in the white jerseys with blue numbers and blue shoulders. The game is on, clock set to 18 minutes. We are underway. We are in the hospitality area, not actually inside the rink here at the Thayer Sports Center, a brand new building. It only opened a couple of years ago. It's the home to the Thayer hockey teams and also the Thayer tennis teams. This pass will go D to D over to Jackson Stuzinski, sophomore for Thayer. Thayer, of course, coached by Tony Amonte, former NHL All-Star. Had his son Tristan Amante play some very good years for the Tigers a few years ago. This will come up the right side, and this will trickle in on goalie Gavin Fitzpatrick, one of just 3 seniors on this Thayer squad. This stretch pass will steer in on Thomas Pienka, and it'll cover up for a face-off. Pienka getting another start in goal. Still without the services of Brandon Milberg, out with that upper body injury, as he has been pretty much the entire calendar year of 2020. Right wing circle face-off will be won by the Spartans, played around the end boards by Carfania. Now it comes to the left side and played in deep. And the Spartans able to get it out of the zone. Race to the face-off dots. This will not be icing, as first to get it for Thayer is CJ Foley. Played along the blue line, but backwards into the Thayer zone for Declan Lonane. Up the right side, and this will not be icing as it deflected off of Michael Stenberg. Collision in the far right corner, out to the right point for a shot that is saved by Pienka. Carried around the end boards. Waiting for it after taking that shot was Cam Mannion. Now comes outside the zone, hops off of Mannion's stick, and now maybe a chance here. Played in front by Blake Humphrey, but unable to connect with Holt Oliphant. Back the other way come the Tigers on the left side. Shot from the left wing circle. Rebound, and it goes through the crease to the opposite side. Boy, Pienka left the net wide open there for the Tigers, but they couldn't capitalize. Spartans able to carry it out of the zone up the right side for James Broderick, the Wake baseball commit. Says something when one of your leading scorers, one of your captains, one of your senior leaders is going to Wake for baseball. This will come all the way back to Mac Oliphant. And around the end boards, pinwheeling is Holt. Now it's back to the Thayer blue line, over to Lonane. Now back over to CJ Foley. Spartans have possession, diagonal pass, broken up at the blue line by Lonane, and now it's back over to Lonane. Excuse me, that was Foley who had broken up the pass. Lonane up the left side. Played into the middle, and getting his stick in the way was Matt Connor. Now a chance here right in front, unable to capitalize is Riggins, and now the referee blows his whistle, and we'll have a stoppage of play and a face-off. 3:23 gone by in a fast-moving first period. LSP is a proud member of the Avis affiliate program. Use the promo code on your screen or click the link in the video description for up to 30% off your rental from Avis. Face-off will actually be in the neutral zone, not in the right wing circle or the left wing circle as far as the Spartans are concerned, as it will be battled for along the blue line. This could be a precarious position if LA were to get possession then commit an offside. This rides off the glass. It somehow didn't go out of the rink. Stays in the rink, and unable to glove it down is Riggins as he leapt high to get it, and then I think they ruled it went into the Thayer bench. So we'll have a quick stoppage, and it looks like the face-off will be in the offensive zone for the Spartans. It will be Zach Glass to take it against Dave Sacco, and now the referee looking back towards the LA bench, it looks like. Face-off won by Glass. Around the end boards, trying to connect with Joe Kramer. Instead, it's cut off by the Spartans. Sacco rides his man into the boards. Working it in front, can't connect. Pass over to the left point. Connor's shot, it deflects off a Thayer body and to the near left corner. Around the end boards, Lawrence Academy still with possession. That pass goes into 3 Thayer defenders. Kind of an ill-advised pass there, trying to get it into the slot. And that's played around the end boards by Mannion. Kept in at the blue line, and now it's Duran. Takes the shot, the save made, the rebound, the loose puck is swept to safety again by Mannion. First real sweat there for Gavin Fitzpatrick. Thayer gets a change. LA turns it over. Up the right side goes Peter Kramer, takes the shot. Pienka makes the save, comes behind the goal. Two LA players ran their man into the boards out there. Now comes out to center ice. Up the right side for Stenberg. Stenberg loses the handle, and LA can't get it. They turn it right back over, and Pienka has to stand his ground there. This hops off the stick of Declan Lonane, and now a 2-on-1 here for the Spartans. The shot, the save, rebound, they score! Ryan Marr with the rebound chance, and it is 1-0 Spartans. That goal coming at pretty much exactly 5 minutes of the first period. For Marr, that's only his second goal of the season. The sophomore from Franklin, Tennessee. There to cut it off at the blue line is Mannion, plays it back into the zone. Mannion there again at center ice, flutters it into the zone. This hop off the stick of Fury. Spartans able to get possession, however. Played in from center ice. Mannion will get it in the face-off circle. Back up behind his goal, play the end boards. Up the left side for Jackson Stasinski, and then the puck went into the Thayer bench again with 12:11 to go in the first period. Advertising opportunities are available on LSP. Get your company's message on air or on localsportsproductions.com for as low as $25 per ad. Visit localsportsproductions.com/advertising or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Face-off was in the neutral zone was won by the Spartans, but they were backed up into their own zone and now comes back to the Thayer zone. Lonane getting ridden from behind by Broderick. Broderick forces a turnover, and now LA will set up their offense. Played in deep for Caffarelli. He gets hit off the puck, and now it's around the end boards for Shane Tadia. Now up the left side, it's Sullivan. Sullivan plays it in deep and goes off for a change. Swept around the end boards by Matthews, and this flutters over the goal. Kind of a dangerous shot there. Pienka turned his back to the puck. Thankfully, it went over his head and off the rear glass. They are able to keep it in the zone. Matthews gets forced off the puck. Turnover, shot from the mid-slot. And Pienka dives to make the save. And Pienka's first real sweat. He passes that test with 11:07 to go in the first period. Face-off will be in the left wing circle. It'll be Zach Glass to take it again for Thayer. Face-off battle for it, eventually won by Thayer. Played behind the goal, trying to wrap around. Not exactly the Mike leg as it stayed on the ice, but Pienka held his ground and now comes back into the Thayer zone. Sacco out to the point. Now it hops off the stick of Connor. LA forced to tag up. Nearly a turnover there, right, pass right into the middle, and now comes back into the Thayer zone where it's swept aside by Fitzpatrick. Bouncing off his man without a stick and then blowing a tire is Duran, and that's played around the end boards out to the right point where it's chipped back in deep. Duran gets his stick back. Duran can't handle the puck, though. Mannion tries to get it out of the zone, kept in at the blue line by Connor. Duran gets it, plays a diagonal pass that comes out of the zone. So kind of a wasted possession there for the Spartans as Mannion plays it through the crease to the opposite side, and Stasinski. Played along the blue line. Sacco tries the pass and a hit from behind on Oliphant. No call. Back the other way come the Spartans. Pass through the crease, out of the reach, through the slot rather, out of the reach of Telecki. Comes back to the LA blue line in Carfania, thrown off the side boards and gathered by Lonane. Lonane over to Foley. Foley up the right side, comes into the LA zone. Telecki takes a big hit. And the Spartans able to get it out of the zone, but the defense there to break up the breakaway opportunity for Maher and deny him of possibly his second. Shot from the edge of the right wing circle, fanned on. Thayer still with possession. Sasha Telguin on the ice, throws the pass into a scrum there along the end boards. Comes out to the right side. Now here come the Spartans. Pass into the middle, trying to nutmeg his defender. They got through the legs of Lonin initially, but then the Tigers able to get it out of the zone. Only as far as the blue line, though. Partial change for both teams. Good poke check there by Lonin to break up the bid for Broderick. Goes to the opposite point. Now the Spartans re-enter the zone. The shot from the edge of the left wing circle is broken up with the poke check by Sullivan. Thrown off the side board. Sullivan will get it again. Correction, that is Mannion. Off the side glass, thrown off the side boards by Griffin Lincoln, all the way back to the LA blue line. We are more than halfway through the first period, 1-0 our score. Ryan Marr with the load and tally for LA. Glove down at the blue line, no offside, but they were unable to handle it. Stuzinski able to get it out of the zone initially, but then it's forced back. Mannion on the right side, he overskates the puck. Thayer still with possession. Pass over to Stuzinski. Stuzinski back over to Mannion. Mannion up the right side, redirected into the zone. Trying to glove it down is Oliphant. 7:46 to go in the period. And Oliphant will not be able to reach this one. He gets forced off the puck, comes out to the left point. Keeping it in is Lonin, and then will be swept up the right side boards. Here come the Spartans. Lifted into the zone, but unable to catch up to it is Lovett. Played out to the right point. The shot goes off a body and ricochets to the other side. Lovett takes a couple of swipes at Lonin. Around the end boards, pirouetting is Rukanakis. Gets as far as center ice. A couple of Thayer players bang into each other, and now here's a 2-on-2 maybe for the Spartans. The shot is blocked, and the rebound is corralled by Gavin Fitzpatrick with 6:57 to go in the first period. LSP is the live event specialist. Ask us about streaming your next sports game, gaming tournament, wedding, concert, recital, play, meeting, or other event. Rates start just $100. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Face-off in the left wing circle will be won by the Spartans. The shot is saved by Fitzpatrick. Shot off the left face-off dot. Now played over to Stuzinski. Now out to the far side boards in not Manny, Duran. Duran gets it below the goal line, plays it over to Sacco. Sacco off the side boards for the shot, trying to redirect it off of Duran, and able to secure it is Fitzpatrick with 6:34 to go. Face-off will be in the right wing circle. LA starting to apply more pressure here on Fitzpatrick. It'll be Humphrey to take the face-off against Telguin, and Telguin wins the face-off back to his D-man Foley. Foley plays it up the right side, thrown off the side boards, and then redirected back into the zone. No icing, says the linesman. Comes back to Telguin up the right side, comes out of the zone, thrown back in off the glass. LA has to tag up here. Foley. Up the left side, ricochets it off the side boards, no icing. Connor plays it around the end boards, played into the middle of the ice. Now here come the Spartans with speed, 3-on-2. From the right wing circle, the shot goes through the slot and out of the reach of Maher. Oh man, they have set up Maher for a couple of good opportunities since getting the opening tally, but he hasn't been able to capitalize. That one was a little too strong for him. Lincoln shoves his man off the puck, tries to get it out of the zone. He does. Up the right side. And now the shot from the right point, save made by Pienka, and he secures the rebound for a face-off with 5:32 to go in the first period. Are you down with the sound called LSP? Then follow and support us on the web, localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, Teespring, PayPal, LSP, LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. Face off in the right wing circle, won by the Spartans, backhanded up the side boards, and it trickles out of the zone. Tigers have possession. They play tic-tac-toe in the neutral zone, and then it's taken over by the Spartans, but a big hit forces Broderick off the puck, and then a scramble along the sideboards flutters into the LA zone. Spinning away from the defense is Matthews, and it comes out to center ice where it will be played by Stasinski. Stasinski gets in the zone. They are going out for a change. Under 5 minutes to go in a 1-0 game. Under 5 minutes to go in the first period, that is, in a 1-0 game. Now here's a chance for Thayer. The shot sticked aside by Pienka. Out to the left point, kept in there by Lonane. This hops out of the reach of Lonane, and the arm is up for icing. 4:36 to go. Thayer is not without chances, but Lawrence Academy's chances have been more prolonged. They've had the more prolonged possessions in the offensive zone. Face-off in the left wing circle, won by the Spartans, played back to Oliphant, but now out to the left point, Lonane. Chance on the right post, not there. Trickles below the goal line. Thayer still with possession. Working his way in is Rukanakis. Trying to pry his way free away from the defense. Looks like that's Mac Oliphant applying the pressure. Waiting for it at the right point is Foley, but they haven't gotten it to him. Oh, wow. Big hit there, lowering the shoulder by Rukanakis on Oliphant. And now comes off the sideboards, kept in at the left point by Lonane. And now trickles out of the zone. Both teams in the middle of a change. They are able to quickly get it back into the zone, patted aside by Pienka, that high shot. Lawrence Academy losing sight of the puck in their feet, and now they bring it into the zone. 2-on-2, good poke check, but Duran still got it. Takes the shot wide left. Wide right, as it would be from Duran's point of view. Duran gets the puck back, plays it out to the right point. Played back in deep, trying to chase it down is Riggins. Stasinski. Carried over to Manning as there's a collision between Teleguin and Riggins. We approach 3 minutes to go in the first period. Mannion up the right side, redirected into the zone, no icing. Oliphant is there, tries to sweep it around the end boards, but two Thayer players converge on him to keep it in deep. Now carried out of the zone by the Spartans. The pass to the right side, it's Duran trying to get it into the middle, and he turned it over. Michael Stenberg trying to force his way up ice, gets it over to the left side, but Carfagna's there. Carfagna tries to reverse direction, but Thayer's there to pick up the pass, goes over to the opposite side boards, wrestling match there, and then it'll come out of the zone, and it'll be poked by Foley. Foley getting forced back towards the net. Good persistence there by Holt Oliphant. Tapped out of the zone, no, not yet. Oliphant continues the check. Approaching 2 minutes to go. Foley up the right side. Now Kramer. Kramer gets hit against the glass. Humphrey gets the puck, plays it over to Connor. Connor tries to play it up the far side boards, but too much traffic there. Big scrum in the far right corner, pried free, and now a turnaround shot from a tough angle. Pienka lost sight of it. Thankfully, it was not behind him in the goal. It was just behind the goal entirely. Under 2 minutes to go. Lifted out of the zone. Chance here for the Spartans. I thought the referee was about to blow his whistle. It wouldn't have been an icing, but referee had the whistle up to his lips for a second, but he didn't blow it after all. Humphrey plays it along the end boards. The blue line shot that is kick saved by Fitzpatrick. And the referee's arm is up. And we have a stoppage with 1:17 to go in the first period. The LSP store is now open. Get yourself a DVD copy of most past LSP video broadcasts or one of several different designs of stickers or shirts, including the LSP hoodie and the Never Concede Collection. Visit localsportsproductions.com/store after the game to place your order. Face off in the right wing circle, won by the Tigers, but kept in at the blue line. Shot is blocked. Unable to corral the puck is Caffarelli, but Caffarelli applies the forecheck, and it trickles out of the zone, out of the reach of Fury. 1 minute to go in the first period. Up the left side, big hit on Oliphant there. Off the end boards, over to Lonane. Lonane gets it into the neutral zone and dropped off for Rukanakis. Rukanakis goes below the goal line. Up the left side, therefore it is David Romaine. Now a shot from the top of the slot, tipped over the crossbar by Pienka. Under 30 seconds to go. Shot from a tough angle. Pienka makes another stop. Thrown off the side boards, and now here's a last-ditch effort in the first period. Caffarelli kind of using the referee as a screener there in a wrestling match with Romaine. Romaine pries it free up the left side for Rukanakis. 6 seconds, and the play is stopped with 5.8 to go. LSP's next broadcast is Friday night, Valentine's Day, when the Lawrence Academy Spartans host the St. Sebastian's Arrows in NEPSAC at ISL boys hockey action. Watch the game live at localsportsproductions.com/live, then stream the game the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand or on the LSP YouTube channel, or buy a DVD of the game at the LSP store. Face-off won by the Tigers and then thrown into the LA bench with 1.3 to go. So another face-off in the neutral zone, but this looks like an exercise in futility as it goes off the scoreboard operator's box glass, and that'll do it for the first period. 1-0 our score, the lone tally by Ryan Maher, only his second goal of the season, but it's enough to put the LA Spartans on top of the Thayer Tigers 1-0 after one. Back after this is NEPSAC boys hockey on LSP. Welcome back to the second period of Knapsack Boys Hockey here on LSP. With you from the Thayer Sports Center in Braintree, Mass, alongside Max Hooven on camera. It is 1-0 Lawrence Academy on top of Thayer to get the second period underway, and we have a very quick icing on Thayer. We apologize for the difficulty with the lag in the video, folks. Honestly, we aren't considering getting a new computer. We just need to be able to sell some advertising so we have the right budget for it. So guys want to buy some ads? Donate on the PayPal link? I don't know. Please? Anyways. Ryan Maher with the lone tally in the first period, his second goal of the season. Lawrence Academy setting up their offense out to Matt Connor. Now over to the left wing for the shot that is blocked. And comes out of the zone. Thayer on the attack. Weaving his way into the middle, trying to put it on a tee for Nick Rukanakis. Unable to. Now carried up ice. Telecki to the left side, and this will be icing as it was out of the reach of Dave Sacco, so it'll come back to the LA zone. Face off in the right wing circle. Obviously the left side if you're watching from our angle, but it's the right side as far as Thayer is concerned. The face-off will be battled for and won by Thayer. They try to get a shot on goal. Too much traffic right in front of Pienka. And now back the other way come the Spartans. Riggins takes a big hit. Sacco tries to chase it down. Now loses the handle of the puck. And it comes out of the zone out to the LA blue line. Thrown off the side boards by Cole Telecki. And we have I think we have our first penalty of the game. Looks like a slashing call. And this is to be... This is going to be, I think I saw a slashing call, but it doesn't look like anyone's going to the box. I thought I saw the referee make the motion that was the slashing call, but to no avail. So just a face-off in the offensive zone for Thayer. Face-off won by the Spartans, carried away by Fury. Goes up the right side, cut off at the blue line, played in deep, now back, kick save made by Pienka, traffic in front of the net, and it's carried away by Stenberg, tries to put it on a tee on the opposite side for Kramer, and now it's all the way back to the Thayer blue line in Lonane. Lonane blows a tire, and we're going to have a whistle, and it wasn't just Lonane who blew a tire. There was a reason why he blew a tire. There's going to be a penalty here on LA. This is for holding, and it's Riley Duran going to the box. So Thayer with the first power play of the game coming at 1:37 of the second period, and a chance to tie the game for the Tigers. Face-off will be in the right wing circle. Face-off won by the Tigers, played over to the right point. Now over to the right wing circle for the shot that whistles over Pienka's head. Carfagna plays it up the left side, but it's taken over by Thayer. A lot of puck moving on the left side. Shot blocked and swept out of the zone by Connor Lovett. 25 seconds gone by on the penalty. Racing up ice and beating his defenders, but unable to put it in, is Rukanakis. Oh, that was a great individual effort by Rukanakis, but he could not capitalize. He had Pienka beat, but he just put it a little too wide left. Now the puck was played with a stick by LA. So the faceoff will come back to the LA zone. Sacco to take the faceoff against Glass. And the faceoff will be won by the Tigers. Staying on his feet is Glass to get the puck out to the right point. Now over to the left point, walking the blue line to the top of the slot. Now walking in, tight angle shot saved by Pienka. Kept alive by Thayer. Thayer Goes over to the right point, kick down. Sacco's there to cut it off, but it goes in for Monterio. Monterio plays it in deep below the goal line. Monterio waiting for it at the right post. Instead, it goes out of the zone, out of the reach of Lonane. .35 seconds left on the penalty. Thayer stands up his man, and now we have a whistle, and we'll have a face-off with 3:06 gone by in the second period. LSP is a proud member of the Avis affiliate program. Use the promo code on your screen or click the link in the video description for up to 30% off your rental from Avis. Face-off will be in the neutral zone with 31 seconds left on the penalty to Riley Duran. Face-off comes all the way back to the LA zone. They win it. They'll play it up the left side where it's taken over by Teleguin. Pinwheeling away from the pressure is Mannion. 14 seconds left on the penalty. In on Pienka, who covers up. Eight seconds left on the penalty, but an offensive zone face-off for the Tigers to try and get one last opportunity on the power play. Face-off will be in the left wing circle. Humphrey wins the face-off, and it's snapped 200 feet by Oliphant, almost right in on Fitzpatrick. Penalty time is up. We're back to 5-on-5. Carried up the right side by the Tigers. They stay on side. Big hit, standing up his man by Connor. Kept alive at the goal line. Now flutters up in the air for Kramer. Out to the left point for the shot that is saved by Pienka. 14:01 to go in the second period. Face-off will be in the left wing circle. Lovett to take it for Lawrence Academy. And he wins the face-off, but it's turned right back over. Pienka's out of position and unable to beat him was Thayer. Comes out to the right point, now over to the left point for the shot, ripped out of the air by Pienka. That's the second time this period the Tigers had Pienka dead to rights, and they could not capitalize. So another left wing circle face-off. Spartans won that face-off but couldn't keep control of the puck. Blast from the left point, save made by Pienka. Oliphant gets in the way of his man, and that gives the Spartans a chance to clear. Now Duran sets up, tries to put it on a tee. It goes through the slot to the opposite side, kept in at the blue line. Now played around the end boards. Duran waits there, tries to put it in front for Sacco, can't connect with him. Then Mannion. Now a chance right in front, and coming way up and sliding towards the right face-off circle with the puck after making the save is Fitzpatrick with 13:23 to go. And the referee says no to this line change for the Tigers as they came on a little too late. So right wing face-off with maybe some tired legs on the ice for Thayer. Able to win the face-off anyway. Swept around the end boards. No, it's cut off. Out to the left point, Mac Oliphant takes the shot. It goes off a Thayer body, flutters back to the LA zone, thrown off the sideboards by Matthews, turned over, now work his way in for the shot, save made by Pienka. Pienka hoping his defense can give him a break here. Humphrey to take the face-off. He wins it. Back to Carfagna. Kept in at the blue line, but it's back to Carfagna. Carfagna up the left side, plays it around the end boards. Waiting for it at the right side is Oliphant. Reverses direction. Now played along the end boards for Kramer. And the Tigers able to carry it out of the zone. Turned over to Humphrey. Now Oliphant enters the zone, drops it off. Thayer player got a stick in the way, goes to the opposite side. Backhanded up ice, 2-on-3 here. These two LA defenders will sandwich Sasha Telegwin. One of them was looking for a call for some reason. I don't think there was one to be had. Humphrey stays away from the contact, and the Tigers pass along the blue line, bounces back into the zone. They are able to get it out of the zone. And now here's another chance for the Tigers, but it's taken over by Carfagna. Gets it out of the zone. And now the pass over to Caffarelli. Caffarelli takes the shot. Pad save made by Fitzpatrick. Out to the left point, walking the blue line, back over to the right wing circle for the shot. Another save made by Fitzpatrick. Duran tries to put it in front, kept in at the blue line by Connor. He missed. Backhanded over to the left wing circle. Caffarelli. Oh, I thought Fitzpatrick had ripped that one out of the air initially, but he is able to cover up, and then some pushing and shoving after the whistle with 11:22 to go, and the referees are going to sort that one out while we tell you that advertising opportunities are available on LSP. Get your company's message on air or on localsportsproductions.com for as little as $25 per ad. Visit localsportsproductions.com/advertising or email Sam at localsportsproductions.com for more information. Face off in the left wing circle. Top line out there for Lawrence Academy. Sacco wins it back to Connor. Plays it in deep. Now kept in at the right point. The shot is blocked. Comes out to center ice. Connor will throw it in deep. LA tags up. Up the right side. Kicked down by Telecki. Back over to Sacco and then Connor. Off the sideboards for Sacco. Enters the zone on the left side. Plays it into the middle for Duran. Can't capitalize. Turned over at center ice to Telecki. Plays it around the end board. Swept out there. Fresh legs on the ice is Caffarelli to keep it in at the blue line. He goes down to a knee. Big hit from behind. No call there. And the Tigers able to get it out of the zone. Telecki plays it into the middle for Broderick. And we have a whistle and stoppage with 10:18 to go. And it looks like, do we have a penalty? No, it's just offside. Oh, it is a penalty. It's a Thayer penalty at that. So Joe Kramer goes to the box. I think they called hooking. So Lawrence Academy on its first power play of the game. Penalty coming at 7:42 of the second period. Backhanded over to Carfagna. Spins it out, and it's out of the zone. Humphrey has some space on the left side. Plays it in from center ice. Duran waits for it on the opposite side. Kept in at the blue line. Going down to a knee to try and keep it in was Carfagna, but instead it comes back to Humphrey. Now we have another whistle. Humphrey is not happy with something. It's not a penalty, but there was a hand pass, I was going to say. Thought that's what it was, and it did look like Humphrey did handle that one. So the faceoff comes into the offensive zone. Humphrey to take the faceoff against Glass. Glass wins the faceoff, swatted over to the left side, and Spartans get possession. Duran up the right side, backhands it into the middle. Now here's Carfagna. Carfagna on the left side, forces his way in deep, plays it out to the right point. Swept over to the left wing circle. Back out to the top of the slot. Good precision passing over to Caffarelli. Back to Caffarelli. Now out to Humphrey. Carfagna plays it into the middle. Now Caffarelli on the left side. Save made by Fitzpatrick. Out to the right point. Carfagna plays it in deep. 52 seconds left on the penalty. Kept in at the blue line by Humphrey. Pass into the middle. Nope, they didn't get it to Duran. They got it back to Caffarelli, and it goes behind the goal. And now a whistle. And looks like the faceoff is going to come to the neutral zone. 39 seconds left on the penalty, the hooking penalty to Kramer. It'll be Lovett to take the faceoff for LA, but the faceoff is won by the Tigers. Hammered off the side boards all the way into the LA zone. Thayer tried to set up a shorthanded opportunity. They had Kramer right in front, and there was too much traffic there. Connor steers to the left, gives it up to Lovett. Lovett enters the zone on the left side, puts on the brakes. Goes over to the right side. 5 seconds left on the penalty, out to the right point. Shot is blocked. Penalty time is up, we're back to 5-on-5. Now chance in front. Oh, they had a chance on the left post. It wasn't there for Sacco, or was that Caffarelli? That was Caffarelli. Around the end boards, at the left point, Connor now forced out of the zone. Backhands it off the side boards for Caffarelli. Caffarelli again off the side boards from center ice, so no icing. Under 8 minutes to go in the second period. Still 1-0 our score. Still Ryan Maher's second goal of the season. The difference right now. Back over to Connor. It went a little too far out of his reach. And now a scrum in the corner. Pride free, Caffarelli. Now in a wrestling match along the end boards behind the goal. And now it comes out of the zone. Changes for both sides. Fury. Awkward pass turned right. Thayer tags up. Now the shot. Saved by Pienka. And then his save got swatted over to the opposite side. And then Thayer player barreled into Pienka in the process. Pienka's all right, and you do not want to lose Pienka in that situation because then you'd be down to one healthy goalie, and that's freshman Cooper Steinborn, who has not played much at all with the injury to Milberg and Pienka getting the minutes since then. Faceoff is in the neutral zone. There was no penalty. We approach 7 minutes to go. This flutters in towards Pienka. Can't handle it, but it's backhanded along the end boards by Matthews. Backhanded up the side by Riggins. And now back to Mac Oliphant. Out to the right point for the blast. The save by Pienka with 6:55 to go in the period. LSP is the live event specialist. Ask us about streaming your next sports game, gaming tournament, wedding, concert, recital, play, meeting, or other event. Start at just $100. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Face off in the right wing circle. It'll be taken away by the Spartans up the left side for Ryan Maher. Maher gets tripped up. No call as he tried to make a bid for his second. Humphrey keeps it in at the blue line, plays it in deep. Bodies are flying everywhere right now. Thayer has possession on the far side. And now they enter the zone. But getting his stick poked is Teleguin. The save made by Pienka as he kept possession with 6:25 to go and was able to get a shot off. Are you down with a sound called LSP? Then follow and support us on the web, localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, Teespring, PayPal, LSP37, Snapchat, LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. Face off won by the Spartans. Up the left side by Telecki for Riggins. Riggins tries to work a wall of orange jerseys. And the Tigers will settle it down in their own zone. Under the watchful eye of Sacco. 6 minutes to go here in the second period. Try to nutmeg a LA defender to get the pass up ice. LA gets possession. Glove down in the slot. The shot blocked. Giving up the body was Riggins. Duran goes down. No call. A lot of players need their skates sharpened, I think, today. Carfagna can't get it into the zone. Carfagna's face down on the ice. There's going to be a penalty here on Thayer, and Carfagna is thankfully he's trying to get up. So, but we're going to have a penalty, and this could be more. This could be 5 on the Tigers. It's Kramer going to the box. And Carfagna able to get off the ice. That's always a good sign. Do they give Carfagna a penalty? What? Carfagna's number 93 is on the scoreboard. Oh, all right. So this isn't going to be a power play. So the Miners coming at 12:34 of the second period. The captain's trying to get the explanation from the referees right now, as you can see on the right side of your screen. I don't think anybody's going to be happy with the explanation regardless of what it is. We can't hear it from up here. Robbie Barker's not going to be happy. Tony Amonte's not going to be happy. The captain, it looks like we're going to have 4-on-4. And now there's another LA, it looked like Duran was going into the box, and now it's not going to be Duran, it's going to be Matthews. Or are they having Matthews serve the penalty for Carfagna because of the injury? That's probably it. Was there a misconduct? They called it misconduct, so Matthews will be in the box for 9 minutes. And we have 4-on-4 hockey for 2. So after all that, here's a chance working his way in. The shot from the left post, not there. The save made by Fitzpatrick. Another tough save made by Fitzpatrick. Both goalies playing phenomenally today. Kept in at the, no, it's outside the blue line. Thayer has to tag up. Fury in front of his goal, goes up the right side for Connor. Connor enters the zone on the right side, tries to work his way through, and it goes to the opposite side. Now back out to the left point and Lovett. Scramble along the side boards, Pride free, but there to cut it off from behind is Fury. Fury along the blue line for Connor. Connor gets the pass after it bounced off his stick. Paddled aside by Fitzpatrick. 4:20 to go in the period. 52 seconds left on the penalties. LA player has lost his... Well, LA did have the defensive numbers after all, and then the play was offside anyway. 4:11 to go in the period. The LSP store is now open. Get yourself a DVD copy of most past LSP video broadcasts or one of several different designs of stickers or shirts, including the LSP hoodie and the Never Concede Collection. Visit localsportsproductions.com/store after the game to place your order. Face-off in the neutral zone with 42 seconds and counting left on the penalties. The face-off was won by Thayer, but they're backed up into their own zone. Duran with a forecheck now comes out to Matthews, who I guess was not booked for misconduct. Matthews along the blue line, hops off the stick of Tulecki, but he's able to enter the zone anyway. Takes the shot, whistles through the slot to the opposite side. Sacco plays it in deep for Duran. Duran trying to escape the back check. Duran plays it into the middle. Matthews has it at the left point. Save made by Patrick. 10 seconds left on the penalties. Back along the end boards. Off the end boards again to the opposite side. 2 seconds, 1. We're back to 5-on-5. With the puck right now is Rukanakis, and then he plays it back. Thayer having a hard time getting it out of their zone. Rukanakis on the opposite side. Reverses direction along the end boards. Now the outlet pass. 2-on-3 here for Thayer, losing the handle over to Tulecki. Now up the left side, Duran tries to weave his way in. And the save made by Fitzpatrick. It remains a 1-0 game with under 3 minutes to go in the period. LSP's next broadcast is Friday night, Valentine's Day, when the Lawrence Academy Spartans host the St. Sebastian's Arrows in NEPSAC and ISL boys hockey action. Watch the game live at localsportsproductions.com/live. Then stream the game the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand or on the LSP YouTube channel, or buy a DVD of the game at the LSP store. Face-off came to the neutral zone, won by Lawrence Academy, thrown off the sideboards by Connor. Up the left side, forced off the puck is Broderick, not I was about to call Caffarelli, but it's kept in at the blue line, turned around by Lovett. Caffarelli bumps into his man behind the goal, comes outside the zone, play along the blue line for Fury. Fury is off the side wall, and then getting a big hit was around the Tigers. Shot for the left wing circle, save made by Pienka, and he covers up with 2:11 to go. Face off in the right wing circle. Won by Thayer. Played off the sideboards by Stenberg. Around the end boards for Connor. Connor up the left side. Stenberg will go get this one along his blue line. Stenberg loses the handle, tries to get it back, and then reverse direction behind the goal line. Trickles outside the zone. Fury has it. Tries to flip it into the zone. Only gets as far as the linesman. Flutters back into the LA zone. Dodging the hit from Kramer, and then played along the end boards, kept in at the left point. Now over to Teleguin. Over to the right side. Scramble in the near left corner. Out to the right point. Carried back in deep for Kramer. Plays it out to the left point. Now along the blue line. Now in deep for Stenberg. Stenberg gets raided into the boards by Connor. Kramer lays a hit, and now it trickles out of the zone. Oliphant tried to lay a hit on his man. Oliphant off the ice. Duran on. He comes into the zone, takes the shot. Sticked aside by Fitzpatrick on the period. And the referee's arm is up. We're going to have a penalty here on Thayer coming at 17:10. And it'll be Kramer going to the box. Right wing circle face-off. Humphrey to take it for LA. Face-off won by Thayer. They'll bleed some clock in that scrum along the corner. Now it's hammered around the end boards and all the way back to the LA end. Flutters over to Sacco, who plays it off the end boards for Humphrey. With the back check, it's Glass. Humphrey able to get it out of the zone. Humphrey enters the zone on the left side, and now the puck is taken over by Thayer. 20 seconds to go in the period. Around the end boards. And this stretch pass out of the zone all the way back to Pienka. He'll go down to a knee and knock it down. 10 seconds to go. And Lawrence Academy is going to have about 1:10 of power play time to begin the second period. There is the period horn. And we end the second period the way we started it, with LA on top of Thayer, 1-0. Back after this. This is NEPSAC Boys Hockey on LSP. Welcome back to the third period of NEPSAC boys hockey here on LSP. Sam Feely here with you from the Thayer Sports Center in Braintree, Mass, alongside Max Hooven on camera. Still 1-0 our score as we begin the third period between the Lawrence Academy Spartans and the Thayer Tigers. Still Ryan Maher's goal standing up as the difference right now. His second goal of the season. Hard to believe. Ryan Maher, the right wing on the second line, scoring his second goal, and that has stood up. Thomas Pientka has made some phenomenal saves for Lawrence Academy thus far, which is not to take anything away from Gavin Fitzpatrick, his counterpart, who has also kept Lawrence Academy off the scoreboard otherwise. We begin the third period with 1:10 of power play time for Lawrence Academy. And Lawrence Academy backed up in their own zone right now after the face-off win by Thayer, and they were able to get it into the LA zone and bleed some clock. Comes out to the right wing. Duran misplays the puck, tries to pry it free. Now Fury out to the right point, shot kind of scuffed at, and then snapped 200 feet by David Romaine. 30 seconds left on the penalty. On the left side, Duran spins away from the traffic, plays it along the blue line, and then it bounces out. Was trying to connect with Humphrey, and then Fury has to get the puck as the Spartans tag up. Spartans re-enter the zone, being forced along the blue line, and then the play is offside. 13 seconds left on the penalty. Just 57 seconds gone by here in the third period. Peter Kramer ready to come out of the box. Face off in the neutral zone, won by the Tigers. Loughnane has a lane to get it into the LA zone. 3 seconds, 2-1, penalty time is up. LA coming up ice. The shot, the save made by Fitzpatrick, and he covers up. 1:16 gone by here in the third period. Thayer, last time out, snapped a 6-game losing streak against Dexter Southfield. One of only two teams that has handed LA a loss this year. Here's a chance from the mid-slot, and the shot was blocked off the stick of Broderick. Comes all the way back to the LA zone for icing on Thayer. Lawrence Academy defeated Thayer 6-4 last month, which was one of those losses in that losing streak for the Tigers. One of Pientka's first starts, actually, but his goaltending has gotten much better as his time in net has progressed in place of Brandon Milberg. Caffarelli goes down to a knee as he tries to play it into the zone. Thayer with possession. Mannion up the right side, and this was deflected, says the linesman, so no icing. Comes out of the zone, and now maybe a 2-on-1 here for the Spartans. The shot is into the protective netting as Mannion got his stick in the way. Face-off in the right wing circle of the LA zone. Sacco wins the face-off. The shot is over the crossbar, and it will trickle out of the zone as Oliphant has to go get it. Nearly a chance there for Thayer after Oliphant was careless trying to play the puck out of the zone. Pass broken up. Thayer looking to enter the zone. A lot of traffic there, but getting stood up there was Rukanakis in the left wing circle. Behind the goal, try to play it in front. Scramble, they score! It took just a little bit of an opening there. Rukanakis started the sequence. And then Zach Glass with the tally. And we are back to where we started. That goal comes at 2:43 of the third period. And we are back to square one, 1-1. And we should have a good finish on our hands. No penalty there as Thayer player got pushed down from behind as that puck went up ice. And now here's a chance maybe for Lawrence Academy to get the lead back. The shot wide left around the end boards. Just outside the blue line, Oliphant plays it back. Off the side boards and brought back into the zone. Pass along the blue line, walking in. The backhand opportunity. Did he score? The official is debating because doing the Bobby Orr fly there was Sasha Teleguin. And I think they ruled it no goal, so it's going to just be a face-off. 3:13 to go. Teleguin to take the face-off. It trickles right in on Pienka, and he has to cover up. LSP is a proud member of the Avis affiliate program. Use the promo code on your screen or click the link in the video description for up to 30% off your rental from Avis. Left wing circle face-off. This one will be won by the Spartans, swept up the side boards, but the Tigers able to keep it in the zone. Shot from the left point, and it's squeezed by Pienka, with Stasinski providing the blast there. A lot of quick stops here in the third period after the tying goal by Zach Glass. 1-1 our score. Backhanded up the ice for Broderick. And now here's a chance. Backhanded save made by Fitzpatrick. Puck still loose. And then the referee blew his whistle very early. And but the net did come off its mooring, it looks like. So, because Fitzpatrick did not have that puck secure. So, right wing circle face, left wing circle face off as far as the Spartans are concerned. Glass to take it against Sacco. Sacco wins it. This shot goes wide right. Riggins in a scrum in the corner. He goes down to a knee. Comes out to the right wing circle. Out to the right point. Given up. A lot of traffic there at the right point, and now it's played in deep. Riggins will try to chase it down in the opposite corner, lay a hit on his man Foley, reverses direction. Duran, it's out of his reach. Out to the right point, goes off the body of Foley. Then there's Duran. Duran takes another shot. That is blocked off a Thayer skate. A lot of physicality here in the Thayer zone. This one stays in the rink. Thayer looking for an outlet to clear. Goes off an LA body. Kept in at the blue line. The shot over the crossbar and off the rear glass. Played around the end boards by Riggins. Waiting for it is Sacco. Sacco with kind of a sloppy pass, but it's kept at the blue line. Shot goes off the body of Glass. Play continues. Kept in at the blue line by Fury. He overskates the puck, and now on the counterattack, it's Rukanakis. Rukanakis against 3 LA defenders takes the shot. Someone lost their stick, and it'll be backhanded up the side boards, trickles outside the zone, hammered in on the diagonal by Stasinski. Both teams getting a change after an exhausting shift in the LA zone. This goes off a body. This is onside, but Riggins tries to scamper off to get fresh legs on there. Now here's a chance on the right side. Try to weave his way through. Looks like that was Stenberg. And it's played up the sideboards by LA. 12:15 to go in the period. 1-1 our score. Humphrey onside. Tries to bounce it off the body of Oliphant. It didn't go in, and now the net is off.
sportsproductions.com for information.
Pad save made by Fitzpatrick in that sequence. Sorry, folks, we had a little bit of a drop in the audio. And now back the other way come the Spartans after a stop by Pienka. Thayer player blows a tire. The save made by Fitzpatrick with Oliphant bearing in. $11:29 to go in the period. Up the right side on the pass by Foley. And the play is offside with 11:15 to go. Face-off won by the Spartans. Played D to D, and then the tic-tac-toe pass to the right wing. Back to Foley. Foley behind his goal. Now goes up the left side for Monturio. Monturio gets it out of the zone, but then comes back into the Thayer zone. Going down to a knee to try and keep it in the zone is Oliphant. Swiping it back in the zone on the backhand is Broderick. Loughnane, and all the way back to the LA blue line. 10.5 to go. This is redirected into the zone, but going down to do so is Riggins. No icing on the Spartans. Tipped into the LA zone from center ice. And carried up the left side. Trying to weave his way through the defense. Onside is Duran, turns it over. D pass to Stasinski up the left side. Trying to force it into the zone is Glass. He has the tying goal here in this third period. Backhanded and hammered in around the end boards. Out of the reach of Fitzpatrick. Duran gets knocked down. Out to Connor. Connor gets it to Duran. Takes the shot. He scores! A subtle snipe, if ever there was one. Duran, and Connor goes down on his backside during the celebration, and Lawrence Academy back on top 2-1. So Riley Duran picks up his 12th goal and 29th point of the season. It comes at 8:28 of the third period. Lawrence Academy back on top 2-1. Off the sideboards and tapped out of the zone by the Spartans. Comes back to Foley. Foley up the right side. Gets it poked away from behind, thrown off the side glass into the Thayer zone. Oliphant with the pursuit. Up the left side with Loughnane. Foley back to Loughnane. Off the sideboard, swiped at it center ice, and the Spartans able to get it back into the zone. Broderick takes the shot, pad save made by Fitzpatrick. Stenberg goes down trying to give his man a ride into the glass. Caffarelli can't win that one, trickles out of the zone all the way back to the LA end. This will not be icing. Thayer getting a full change. Hammered up the sideboards, but kept in at the blue line. Try to pass it in front. Didn't get as far as Pienka. Now carried out of the zone by the Spartans. This is onside and no icing. Lovett gets hit along the end boards. Now he blows a tire as he gets knocked over by Stasinski. Around the end boards, Caffarelli can't cut it off. Kept in at center ice. Hammered back into the zone. LA has to tag up. 7:47 to go. Mannion over to the left side and Stasinski. Stasinski turns it over. Riggins gets hit along the corner boards. Unable to snap it out of the zone the first time is Tadia, but he's able to carry it out of the zone the second time. Escapes one hit, escapes a back check, then goes down to his hips as he ran into the third LA defender. Thayer still with possession, comes all the way back to Foley. Foley will set up behind his own goal. It's like a 2-1-2 right now for LA. Foley snaps it into center ice, carried away by Glass. Glass works his way in! Denied by Pienka! Back the other way come the Spartans. Duran backhands it, but it's cut off in the slot by Foley. Foley's been out there a while. Shot from Sacco wide right. Duran gets in a judo match, basically. He was looking for a call, but both he and his man went down. I believe that's called an ippon, and that would have won the match single-handedly. Off the side boards. Hey, did you know we cover judo events too? Well, we'll try anything once. Up the left side, I think both teams' players are gassed right now, even though I'm trying to see, is Foley still on the ice? Doesn't look like it anymore, but he was out there for a while. I imagine it's not gonna be very quickly before he comes back on. Here come the Spartans escaping the hit on the left side. The pad save made by Fitzpatrick, and nobody was there on the opposite side to clean up the rebound like Maher's goal in the first period. Humphrey carried away by Teleguin. Teleguin is in a 2-on-2 here, forced to the right side, works his way behind the goal, trying to wrap around, working his way into the slot, kicks it to himself, and the LA defense holding their ground thus far. Oh, look who is back on the ice. It's Foley. Shot from a tough angle, saved by Pienka. 5 minutes to go. Another shot from the save, the rebound, they score! Pienka had the initial save, but Thayer ties it again. And Michael Stenberg. We're even at 2. That goal coming at 13:05 of the third period. Face-off won by the Spartans. Comes back to the Thayer blue line and Mannion. Back to Mannion. Gets hip checked off the puck. Thayer backed up in their own zone here. Now they bring it up the left side. Getting harassed from behind is Monturio. And now it's carried back into the zone by the Spartans. Here's the deke, the shot, the save made by Fitzpatrick. And now the net is off its mooring. LSP is the live event specialist. Ask us about streaming your next judo tournament, sports game, gaming tournament, wedding, concert, recital, play, meeting, or other event. Rates start just $100. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Timeout Thayer. Looking for the big upset win over the newly crowned #1 team in the USHR rankings, Lawrence Academy. Are you down with the sound called LSP? Then follow and support us on the web, localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, Teespring, PayPal, LSP37, Snapchat, LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. So out of the timeout, face off in the left wing circle of the Thayer zone. Face off won by the Spartans. Played over to the right wing for the shot that goes wide right. Around the end boards, Duran has it. Backhands it in deep for Sacco. Sacco pries it free back for Duran. Duran's pass is intercepted, and we got a penalty coming up on Duran. So Duran goes to the box for tripping at 13:50 and 45 seconds after Thayer tied it. They get a power play to try and take the lead. Right wing circle face-off. Face-off is won by the Tigers, but it's swept out of the zone by the Spartans immediately after the pass to the slot was off target. Rukanakis drops it off up the left side for Stenberg. Stenberg had the tying goal, the one that made it 2-2. Of course, Thayer did tie it at 1-1 early at the start of this period. Out to the left point for Rukanakis, gives it up to the left wing. Now along the goal line, pass in front, not there. Kept in at the blue line, the shot, stick save made by lost side of the puck, but it went to his right into the corner. Out to the top of the slot, Rukanakis gives it up to the right wing. Back to Rukanakis, to the left wing circle. Rukanakis at the top of the slot. Goes over to the right side, bounces it off the side wall. Played in deep, under a minute to go on the power play. Over to the left side for the shot, save made by Pienka. They try to get the rebound, but it's not there, but Thayer still with possession. Rukanakis winds up for the bomb. The save made by Pienka. 46 seconds left on the tripping penalty to Duran. 2:55 to go in the period. Thayer looking to avenge the 6-4 loss to Lawrence Academy last month. Face-off won by Thayer. Bounced off the sideboards for Foley. Scramble in front of the net. And it comes to the opposite side. Out to the left point, kept in by Loughnane. And it trickles through Loughnane's legs all the way back to Fitzpatrick. 25 seconds left on the penalty. Loughnane gives it up. Pass over to the left side and Thayer. Thayer Tries to play it back to Lofney, and he does it. It's poked away, and now maybe a shorthanded chance for Lawrence Academy. Save made by Fitzpatrick, and the net comes off its mooring, and it's a penalty on Thayer. Thayer's lucky they didn't get a penalty shot out of that. So C.J. Foley goes to the box for hooking. That wipes out the last 7 seconds of the power play. And with 2:16 left in regulation, Lawrence Academy will use their timeout. The LSP store is now open. Get yourself a DVD copy of most past LSP video broadcasts or one of several different designs of stickers or shirts, including the LSP hoodie and the Never Concede Collection. Visit localsportsproductions.com/store after the game to place your order. $2:16 to go in the period. Most of that will be spent on the power play for Lawrence Academy. 2-2 our score. Lawrence Academy has led 1-0 and 2-1. Both their goals coming here in the third period. Stenberg and Glass with the tallies for Thayer. Duran and Maher with the tallies for Lawrence Academy. Off the face-off, it comes back to the LA zone. We are now at 5-on-5. A couple of Thayer players bumping into each other behind the goal. Not a good start to the power play. Up the right side, now steering into the middle is Duran. Takes the shot, wide right. Puck is still live behind the goal. Out to the top of the slot. Given up by Humphrey. Back to Humphrey. Now over to the right side, Fury gives it up. Duran in front, the save made by Fitzpatrick. And this is going to be a high stick if Thayer touches it. They do not. Around the end boards, out of the reach of Duran. Oliphant. Sacco played around the end boards, kept in at the blue line. Now Fury at the right point, top of the slot. Humphrey, that was Humphrey, tipped over the crossbar by Fitzpatrick. Sacco at the left wing, backs up, back to Humphrey. 55 seconds left on the penalty. That shot hammered wide right. They try to put it in front for Oliphant. It's not there. Humphrey keeps it in at the top of the slot. Duran, his pass is high. Sacco settles it down. Gets it back to Humphrey. Takes the shot, try to tip it in off Oliphant. It wasn't there. Under a minute to go in the period. Pass out to the right point. Over to the left wing circle. The shot blocked. And hammered out of the zone by Monturio. 25 seconds left on the penalty. 40 seconds in the period. Ella gets it back into the zone, but it's poked away. 6 seconds left on the penalty. Turnover at the blue line, chopping at it and getting it in deep. Telecki will settle it down, 10 seconds to go. This comes all the way back to the Thayer zone, no icing as it was tipped in off the side glass through the wickets. 1 second, and that'll do it, and we are headed for overtime. A pulse-pounding power play there for Lawrence Academy at the end, but they were unable to capitalize. So, if it's tied after overtime, I believe it's a tie. So. Catch your breath, everybody.
Twice at the same time.
Well, they're not shaking hands yet, so it's obviously not over. Yeah, if it's tied after 5 minutes of overtime, it's a tie. All right. Well, we'll let you know that LSP's next broadcast is Friday night, Valentine's Day, when the Lawrence Academy Spartans host the St. Sebastian's Arrows in NEPSAC and ISL boys hockey action. Watch the game live at localsportsproductions.com/live. Then stream the game the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand or on the LSP YouTube channel, or buy a DVD of the game at the LSP store. Team switch sides again. 2-2, 5 minutes of overtime. Will Thayer pull off the upset? I think they take the tie over the top-ranked team in the USHR rankings, or will Lawrence Academy get to 17-2? Face-off is won by the Spartans. Matthews, dangerous spot there as he was right in front of Kramer. Kramer was right in front of him to possibly take it away. Pass to the right side, off target, and now here comes Thayer on the counterattack. Steered into the middle, a little hip check off the puck. It trickles outside the blue line. Connor plays it up the left side. Matthews with some space on the right side as Thayer's in the middle of a change. Fitzpatrick makes sure he doesn't get beat there. Up the right side, and this will be icing. Connor able to win the race to the dots there. 49 seconds gone by in the overtime session. And now they're bringing the face-off to center ice. So they ruled it was not icing, so they just bring face-off to center ice, and a break there for Thayer. Sacco to take the face-off for Lawrence Academy, but Thayer wins it, thrown off the end boards. Therefore, it is Fury, reverses direction, up the left side for Riggins. Riggins trying to work his way into the zone. It's taken away, and now back the other way come the Tigers. This is a 1-on-3, and the poke check there by Fury against Rukanakis. Now shot from the right wing circle, whistles in front of Pienka to the opposite side. Played around the end boards. Try to sweep it away is Fury. Fury can't get it up the sideboard. Sacco's there. Rukanakis tries to backhand it in front for a teammate, but instead it's a white jersey. That's Fury. Now Duran bouncing it off of his stick. A battle in the right corner. Kept in at the blue line, blocked, and Pienka reaches up to snare that one. 3:19 to go. Left wing circle faceoff. Remember, both teams have used their timeouts. And the faceoff won by Thayer for the one-timer that goes off a skate in front and bounces to the opposite corner. Up the left side, tapped out of the zone by Maher, and then brought back into the zone by Thayer. Passed into the middle, back to the left side, and then Oliphant will lift it out of the zone, trying to spring Maher for his second, but it's cut off by Rukanakis. Now Oliphant wanted a penalty there, didn't get it. Over to the left side, backhanded in by Maher. Lawrence Academy gets a partial change as we approach the halfway mark of the overtime session. Out to center ice and Connor. Connor off the side boards. Trying to work his way in is Broderick. And this will be cleaned up by Fitzpatrick with 2:31 to go. Left wing circle face-off, won by Thayer. Behind the goal by Foley. Out to center ice, hammered in on the diagonal. Up the left side, Mac Oliphant lifts it into the zone. Nearly lifted it all the way out of the rink. Here come Thayer. Tapped into the zone on the redirect from the blue line. Telecki. Tapped out of the zone. Now here comes Broderick. Broderick on the left side takes the shot behind the goal off the rear glass. Fury. One-timer on the left side, not there. Teleguin getting ridden into the boards, escapes the pressure, plays it up the left side. Lawrence Academy trying to gain possession. It comes back to their own blue line. Now we got a whistle. Referee's arm is up, and it looks like the play was offside. 1.5 to go. Sacco to take the face-off, top line out there for Lawrence Academy. Sacco wins it back to Connor. Up the left side, the pass cut off at the blue line and swept back into the zone. Connor regains possession. Puck pops up into the air. Duran has some space, walks in, misses the goal. Around the end boards. Connor tried to keep it in at the blue line, didn't get as far as him. Wrestling match along the Zamboni doors as we approach 1 minute to go. Connor takes the shot, snared by Fitzpatrick. 1:03 to go. Face off in the left wing circle. Top line stays out there for Lawrence Academy. Sacco wins the face off. Left wing circle shot behind the goal. Pass over to the left side, stumbling to get it as Duran takes the turnaround shot, misses. Fury walks in. Couple players blow a tire. Under a minute to go, under 45 seconds in fact. Lifted out of the zone all the way back to the LA end. Backhanded behind the goal. Sacco plays it up the right side, but kept in at the blue line by Mannion. Mannion plays it ahead to Rukanakis. Now in front. Backhanded. Save made by Pienka. And he pins it between his feet with 18.6 to go. Face off in the left wing circle. This one is won by the Spartans, ridden off the stanchion. And now here comes a chance for Anthony Caffarelli, and he drew the penalty, tripping Cole with 9.9 to go. So 9.9 seconds to go. Doesn't make much sense to pull the goalie. Even though you would have 6-on-4 and wait a second. Didn't both teams call their timeout? I thought both teams called their timeout, but apparently we do have a timeout here. I think they're trying to figure out how, maybe they are considering pulling the goalie. Is Robbie Barker really going to do this? Seconds, but if Thayer wins the face-off, they can take a shot towards goal, and they won't ice it. Yeah, I was going to say, I've seen some aggressive plays from coaches before, but I don't think I would get that aggressive. As you can see, Thomas Pienka is staying on the ice. So 9.9 to go. Tony Amonte a few years ago when I was taping coaching film for Lawrence Academy, he had his goalie pulled for like most of the third period when he was down a few goals. Here's a chance for the left wing circle. The save made by Fitzpatrick. It comes all the way back to the LA end, and we are going to end this game with a tie, which I'm sure in the eyes of Thayer is a win as they come back from 1-0 and 2-1 down in the third period to salvage a 2-2 tie. It's the first tie of the season for both teams. Lawrence Academy goes to 16-2-1. Thayer goes to 11-7-1. So the last-ditch effort on the penalty for Lawrence Academy. There's just too little time left for them to really capitalize. And Lawrence Academy on their first day as the USHR #1 take a tie with Thayer 2-2. So with that said, this has been a presentation of local sports production and student athletes since 2011. Copyright 2020, unauthorized redistribution of any portion of this broadcast without the express written permission of local sports productions is strictly prohibited. A reminder that LSP is a proud member of the Avis affiliate program. Use the promo code on your screen or click the link in the video description for up to 30% off your rental from Avis. LSP's next broadcast is Friday night, Valentine's Day, when the Lawrence Academy Spartans host the St. Sebastian's Arrows in NEPSAC at ISL boys hockey action. Watch the game live at localsportsproductions.com/live, then stream the game the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand or on the LSP YouTube channel, or buy a DVD of the game at the LSP store. And be sure to follow and support LSP on the web, localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, Teespring, PayPal, LSP37, Snapchat, LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. Once again, the final score from the Thayer Sports Center in Braintree, Mass. It is the Lawrence Academy Spartans 2 and the Thayer Tigers 2 in overtime. For Max Hooven on camera, my name is Sam Feeler, reminding you freelance isn't free. Thanks for tuning in.